All right, this is the second video. We started defining functions, and this is for Honors PreCal. One thing that I should have said and didn't say back on this part right here on, you can't see where I'm talking, on the second example from before, is that if you want to use set notation, you could say x. It's all real numbers, so you could just say x. It's a set. That's what the little bracket means. X, such that x is an element of the real numbers. Okay, that funny looking E with an extra line in it like that means element of. So if you want to sound sophisticated, I definitely use this sometimes, so it's good to be familiar with that. Okay, I should have said that in the first video, but I got it now. All right, so let's continue with the next part. And that says, they've given us this graph. They've said here is this function, f is in blue and g is in red, so g of 3. So that means, keep in mind, this is the x value. They're giving you the x, asking for the y. Okay, so the x value, I come over here, 1, 2, 3, and I come up, and my y value is 1. Oh, okay, whatever. F of 1. Okay, so I'm going to come when x is equal to 1, go up right here, that's 4. Life is good. F of negative 2, so come over negative 2, come down, that is negative 1. Okay, part D changes it up a little bit. These are pretty straightforward, but they're saying, okay, they're asking for the x value when they've given you the y. Okay, so what I want to think about is, okay, here's the y, here's the line where y is equal to 3, and so I want to know what's the x value that gives us that, so I'm going to come down here, and that x is equal to 4. Yay. If I give you a problem like that on the test or quiz, you should say, thank you, Ms. Kosh, because that's rather, well, pre-cal gets harder than that, let's just say that. Okay, so the next thing here, evaluate the following. Okay, so f of 2 minus g of 2, if that is our f and our g, so I'm going to, I can, well, the easiest thing to do is say, okay, well, what's f of 2? Well, that's 2 squared minus 1, which is, so f of 2 is equal to 4 minus 1 is 3. And then what's g of 2? Well, 2 plus 1, that is also 3. So g of 2 is equal to 3. So now if I have f of 2 minus g of 2, well, that's 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. There you go. Okay, the next one I think is more interesting. So what I'm going to do is what they've done, they're trying to be a little confusing here. They're using our new x has x in it, but it's not equal to x, if that makes sense. Let's use a new color. So what I'm going to do, so f of whatever is going to be equal to 1 minus 2 times that whatever plus 3 times that whatever squared. Okay, so that whatever happens to be x plus 3. Okay, so I have got here, I've taken this function. If you notice, everything in blue right here is the original function. And now what I did is I went through, just like back here, where anywhere I saw x, I took out x and put in 2. I'm doing the same idea here. Anywhere I see x, I'm taking out x and putting in x plus 3. Okay, so that means, well, let's clean this up a little bit. Oh, I switched blues, my bad. Minus 2x minus 6 plus, this is a good one, ladies and gentlemen, to just, if you're not really familiar with a plus b squared, and you don't tell me that this is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, if that's not something that's a natural part of your math breathing, I don't know. It's just this, if it's not just obvious to you, what I would suggest is take this, and actually it's plus or minus, you can put the plus or minus right here. Take this, get a dry erase marker, write it on your bathroom mirror, so that when you see it all the time, it just becomes part of the air you breathe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to square this out. Maybe for right now, I will not distribute the 3. Eventually, I'd like you to be good enough you can square it and distribute the 3. Well, maybe not at the same time, but I can, so I didn't mean to brag, but there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to rewrite this as I have 3x squared. I'm going to have 18x when I distribute here. So that's 18x minus 2 more is a positive, is a positive 16x. And then I have what is that, 27 when I distribute the 3 to this 9 over here. And then I have so 27 plus 1 is 28 minus 6. 28 minus 6 is plus 22. So there is that value. Okay. I don't know how long I've been, let's see if we can keep going. You know what? I'm gonna make a third video. This way you can pause, and that doesn't seem so overwhelming. Is 3 videos overwhelming? Yes. Okay. Come back for the third. Go practice.